Games are ranked by play score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. At 10th place is Batman Arkham Knight. Rocksteady's explosive finale to their critically acclaimed franchise takes Batman to his biggest fear yet. Joker is long gone, and Gotham is at the moment of respite. But trouble brews when Scarecrow emerges from the ashes with a vengeful plot. It's up to Batman and friends to stop his impending threat from terrorizing their city. This is the series' biggest leap towards huge open-world element. With the introduction of the Batmobile, finally, players can seamlessly ride around the streets of Gotham, ramming foes and solving crimes. Use Batman's powerful gadgets and take down iconic villains from his rogues gallery. Gameplay is integrated for faster takedowns, and the feature of teaming up with your friends can also be a satisfying addition for superhero fans. It's a remarkable finale to the Arkham series, and we cannot wait for Rocksteady's next superhero project. A Superman game, pretty please. It has a play score of an 8.29. 9th is Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty. This ground-up remake of the classic side-scrolling platformer returns with more emoticons. It's a multi-platform entry from Just Add Water Games, and it really captures the essence of Abe's adventure from the old to the new with a 2.5D perspective. Similar to the previous game, players control Abe, guide him, explore the Rapture Farms, and free over 299 captured emoticons in a puzzle-solving adventure that spans from the easy to the complex. Okay, so your character can't fight, but he does have the ability to possess enemies to change the course of the game. So free over 150 of these adorable creatures and you get the good ending. Any less than that and it gives you the bad one. Aside from the graphical overhaul, one added feature includes a leaderboard to see players vying for that #1 spot. It has a tasty play score of an 8.38. At number 8 is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. The only game set in Tolkien's world to receive the biggest rating, Shadow of Mordor is Monolith's pride and glory. Set in the events between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, control a ranger named Talion as he seeks to avenge his family from the Black Hand of Sauron. But you're not alone. Meet the legendary ringmaker himself, Celebrimbor, and witness the origin story of the One Ring. This third-person open-world adventure smells of rotten orcs. It's in a good way. Thin down Sauron's powerful black army before he returns as you use your newly gathered wraith abilities. Switch between Talion and Celebrimbor's unique skill sets and eliminate important orc captains with the game's unique nemesis system. The game is highly praised due to its satisfying orc-slaying combat, fluid controls, and of course, the nemesis system. Shame the final boss battle was a letdown, but this game still has a play score of an 8.50. At number 7 is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Capcom's latest entry to their violent franchise has exceeded everyone's expectations. Feel the return of survival horror and play as Ethan Winters, your regular dude who just wants to find his missing wife for about 3 years now. Now that's love. Things go haywire when he stumbles upon a Baker residence, a welcoming family that speaks of nope. Explore dilapidated hallways, creepy mansions, and solve puzzles as the game shifts to the first-person view. This change brings a visceral feel to the series as you're being chased by daddy and mommy with nothing but limited resources. Feel the rush of terror coursing through your veins because this is Resident Evil's finest entry yet. Go tell Aunt Rhody because this game has a play score of an 8.65. At 6th place is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. A game that has been in development for 2 years now and has finally seen the light. This is a perfect example of sheer spectacle with substance and style. This remastered shines with high-definition visuals and smooth 60 frames per second. Play as a guardian spirit named Ori and save a decaying forest from darkness. Use her powerful abilities and solve puzzles to restore the forest in its true form. Outmaneuver enemies and uncover new powers because this platformer takes inspiration from the classic Metroidvania games. The game's iconic feature is the Soul Link, which enables Ori to save at any given time of the game, making it convenient for difficult moments. And trust me, you're going to need it. Microsoft makes the right decision to acquire the game's rights because this game was a success. Critics praise the game's music, hand-drawn visuals, challenging gameplay, and emotional story. Don't even get us started with the game's first few minutes. I was bawling tears. It's crazy. It has a play score of an 8.63. At number 5 is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Crystal Dynamics' sequel to the rebooted Lara Croft series marks another spelunking return. This time, travel to the Siberian wilderness and uncover a lifelong mystery that could change the course of the world. Guide Lara Croft in her adventure to snowy tundras and glacial caves in this chilling new world. Use her handcrafted weapons to take down a dangerous organization that wants nothing but power. This game introduces a new stealth feature to take down foes from the high ground, not to mention a bigger world to discover compared to its predecessors. Fend off ferocious beasts and race against time because this is Lara Croft's most personal journey yet. Experience the thrill of the Tomb Raider franchise with its explosive action sequences and beautifully rendered graphics. It's a wonderful improvement from the first game and it receives a play score of an 8.71. And at number 4 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Of course this was going to be part of the list. Rockstar's award-winning series makes its 5th return to the gaming industry with a bigger world to play around. Before we get to taste their upcoming Wild West sequel, let's return to Los Santos and Blaine County by blowing shit up. This is the first game of the series to introduce 3 playable characters. These aren't just your one-dimensional conmans with zero backstory, nuh-uh. They are impulsive, dangerous, and they are dedicated to live their lives of convenience. Take control of Trevor, Michael, and Franklin as they partake in high-level heists to score their biggest moolah. Aside from the main story, this game is a true open-world experience. Players can switch from first-person to third-person view anytime they want to. So enjoy the freedom of running red lights, shooting cops, and flipping people off because this is what America is all about. Freedom has a play score of an 8.81. And third place is Dishonored 2. The Masters of Stealth returns with an all-new entry to the Dishonored universe. Arcane Studios gives you the best action-adventure game they can never create with high replay value and a smart use of the enemy AI. Empress Emily and Corvo Watano returns, but the world is stirred apart by a mysterious usurper. Emily has been overthrown and powerless to reclaim her rightful spot to the throne. Choose one of these playable characters and use their powerful supernatural abilities to take down those enemies in a sweet and stylish fashion. But be mindful, this game doesn't say anything about being violent. Your choice really. It's between bloodthirsty violence or peaceful stealth. The game is widely praised for its art direction, its story, and the freedom to take missions as differently as players can. It receives a play score of an 8.84. At second place is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Hideo Kojima's final entry to the universally acclaimed Metal Gear Solid series is a masterpiece of stealth action-adventure. Although it has its flawed moments, it's still an achievement of an excellent game design. Follow the events after Snake Eater and PSP's Peace Walker in Big Boss's descent into political intrigue. Witness the birth of a man who sold the world and uncover the events that lead to the first game of the series. Experience its master-crafted emergent gameplay and smart tactical combat, and team up with unique players to aid you in your missions or upgrade your mother base for strategic operations. If this isn't enough for you, then take an online experience and battle amongst other players in Metal Gear Online. So much to do, it has a play score of an 8.90. And here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. Outlast. Red Barrel's insane horror game provides effective scares and an intriguing story into the once outdated horror genre. Explore an abandoned asylum and use your trusty camera to see through the darkness. Can you uncover the mystery within? It has a play score of an 8.28. Far Cry 4. If anyone wants to embark on a perilous adventure, join AJ and Pagan Min in this open-world action-adventure that succeeds Far Cry 3's charm. Travel to the Himalayas and survive a growing civil war. It has a play score of an 8.27. Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Mojang and Microsoft's kid-friendly adventure game builds itself to the Xbox One with enhanced visuals, tons of new features, and more block-building fun. It has a play score of an 8.23. Sunset Overdrive. Developed by Insomniac Games, this Microsoft exclusive brings an energetic open-world adventure to play around and mess around with. Topple down an evil soda company and stop the world from an evil fizz. It has a play score of an 8.19. DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. Ninja Theory's take on the famed DMC franchise starts over fresh alongside with the game's iconic characters and demon-filled story. This Definite Edition contains all the DLCs, enhanced visuals, and new game modes. It has a play score of an 8.18. You can get these games by clicking the first link in the description box below. And our best Xbox One action-adventure game is Inside. Playdad's atmospheric entry to their side-scrolling adventure returns with an even darker theme. But before that, I know what you're going to say, but what to play? This is an action! Note that this list is not entirely about action. Take control of a boy as he embarks on a linear quest to run away from something. Playdad does not disappoint with their captivating monochromatic world and their complicated puzzles. The game offers a memorable journey inside its dystopian vibes, and it's either you run away from the vicious dogs or fit in through a crowd of mind-controlled humans. It's a brilliant experience. The game's ending can leave players in a state of shock, and I think that's what matters the most. We won't spoil you, so you better grab this game and check it out for yourselves. It is definitely one of a kind. It receives a play score of a 9.08, and it easily tops our top 10 Xbox One action-adventure games. And a big thank you to these awesome contributors from all over the world who helped us translate our videos to their respective languages. If you want to take part in the growth of our What to Play community, please translate your favorite What to Play videos to your language. Simply click that More button below and select Add Translations. Thanks again! We publish 4 gaming videos every week, so don't miss any of them. Click that bell button beside subscribe, check the send me box, and save. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. To receive the latest player and gaming updates, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.